Okay, so there's already a lot of emotional tension in Chester's voice, right? I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. That actually comes from mixed voice, which he sort of pushes towards chest voice to make it a little more powerful. But basically, you start with, I'm tired of being what you want me to be, a sort of ordinary mixed voice like this, right? And then you add a bit of in there. I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. And that's how you get that sound. Let's keep going.
I don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Notice how he opens the U there into more of a yo sound. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And that allows him to get a lot more depth in the sound. But it also really sets him up for a nice transition into the harsh vocals at the start of the chorus. Let's take a listen. So you have the yelly shape from opening the U to yo, and you have the compression, and that's what allows you to transition very easily into this note. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb. Right, it's right there. Let's keep going. And now there's a lot of desperation in the tone, right? Can you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? It's similar to what he's doing at the beginning, a mixed voice pushed towards the chest voice, but now it has cry quality mixed in. It has this wailing sound, this in the sound. So it's actually a quite complex, layered sound he's got going here. Let's keep going.
Everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you.
Here he's opening it again, but he's not opening it quite as far. Instead of singing you, he's singing not yo, but you. Has fallen apart right in front of you. And it's sort of like, it's a compromise between diction and depth.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take.
Okay, and there we have the famous Chester Bennington rough vocals, right? Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. Now, of course, if you want to learn this, you got to be able to sing it clean first, right? Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. Now, from there, you just add a bit of this compression. And every second I waste is more than I can take. And that might already get you a bit of distortion. But to get more distortion, you just add a lot of twang, right? But every second I waste is more than I can take. Right? The more twang you add, the more distortion you get. Let's keep going. hear how much he's opening the vowels there, you know. And I know I may end up failing to. Right? It's not failing to. It's failing to. Now, some people do this if they're having trouble singing close vowels high in pitch, but we've had Chester do that several times in this song alone, so he can definitely do that. He's making this modification purely to get that depth that you get from the alt timbre. Let's keep going.
But I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
So notice how he's constantly like dipping into these distorted notes, but he's pulling it right back to a clean sound, right? I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. And that requires you to have excellent control of the distortion, to be able to just like briefly turn it on and then off again. You gotta have it like right on hand. And another thing to note about Chester's rough vocals is how much power there is in them. If you listen to a lot of especially more recent metal singers, there'll be a lot of inhale screams and other rough vocal effects that are actually quite soft in volume if you were to hear them in person. But Chester has these very powerful, loud, rough vocals that are rare to find these days, unfortunately. You know, that's why we love him. It's so tragic about his suicide. But yeah, that concludes my analysis. If you have any questions, whether about Chester's vocal technique or about anything else, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you wish to get in touch, you can click the link in the description to join my Discord server or visit my website at voicestudioeast.com, where you can also book lessons. Stay tuned, remember to like and subscribe for more content, and as always, thanks for watching.